Hey there. We all know what a laser is, right? That thing we use to play with our cats? The bright, illuminating light at the bottom of our old desktops? But the question is, do you know how it works? Well, stick around. You're in the perfect place to learn about lasers. Part 1. What are lasers? You might be thinking, duh, a light emitter. But there are actually some more scientific definitions. LASER is an acronym. It stands for Light Amplification by Stimulated Emission of Radiation. Remember that now. Light in a laser emits coherent wavelengths. That means the wavelengths are all the same, making it appear as a straight line, compared to a flashlight, which emits light in all directions. You can think of it as an army marching together in unison. Part 2. How do lasers work? It all starts inside something called an active gain medium. But before we jump into what's really going on in there, I have to teach you a theory. The theory of stimulated emission, made by the one and only Albert Einstein. Here I have a diagram of what happens to an atom in the steps of stimulated emission. In this diagram, E0 is the ground state, or the normal state. E1 is the excited state. Remember that now. As energy, or a photon in this case, hits the atom goes to its E1 state, or the excited state. As the atom goes down to ground state, it spontaneously emits a photon. Now, the atom is at ground state, or normal state, and this is when the stimulated emission comes in. A second photon is emitted. This photon is identical to the incident of the original photon. Now, clever learner, you know a thing or two about stimulated emission. Let's now look at what happens inside the active gain medium. Before anything can happen, we need an energy source. Electricity is the most common way, so we can add a battery. A chain reaction within the system of stimulated radiation of atoms, aka cascade effect, amplifies the light beam throughout the reaction. There are two reflectors, one that is fully opaque and one that is half opaque or translucent. When the energy is sufficient, the light beam passes through the translucent glass, emitting as a laser beam. Welp, that's all you need to know about lasers. And as always, thank you for watching.
Made by SapDoms.